So hello children, today we come to the part 11 of our video lesson on trigonometry. So first few parts I have done what are the trigonometric ratio of sine, cos, tan. Then we have seen complementary angles. Maybe my part 12 of the video will be concentrated on doing more sums and complementary angle, because one video I gave you idea and another I have solved some very basic question. So part 12 we will have more sums coming up from your 18.2, that is complementary angle. So here we do some very hard sums, especially the last few sums of M.L. Agrawal's book, exercise 18.1. So we are doing from M.L. Agrawal's book. Okay, all the question I have done, you can see 10 parts of my video except one or two where I have given you concept. All the sums I have done from M.L. Agrawal's book. And in this sum, let us see sine 3x is 1. Okay, sine 3x is 1. So in my earlier video I had told you we must remember about standard angles. So sine 3x, sine is 1, in place of 1 we will substitute children sine 90. Sine 90 is 1, sine starts with 0, especially one of my video is about tricks of standard angle. In that, okay, that may be part 8, I think. Part 8 of the video you will see where we learn the tricks how to remember the values of standard angle, like sine 90 is 1. Sine starts with 0, goes to 1. So here omitting sine we get 3x is 90 degree, x is 30 degree. So with 30 degrees values we have to find three things, children. See question 18 of M.L. Agrawal's book. Okay, so first question, children, sine x. Sine x means sine 30. So sine 30 is half. Next is cos 2x. So cos 60 is also half, children, complementary angle. That's why I taught you earlier in my 4th and 5th video. 4, what is sine 30, cos 60? These two, if they are complementary, then value of sine and cos are equal at that angle. Sine 10 is cos 80. So here cos 60 is also half. Third one is very interesting, children. These are called identities, which we have seen in the beginning, exercise 17. Okay, this is there in your book in page 404. Before we start the solved example of the previous chapter, trigonometric ratio, we have this are called identities. So class 10 starts from here, children. I have two videos on class 10, one on trigonometric identities and another on height and distance. So today's last few sum, again I'll do yesterday's video, one last sum was on height and distance. Today last two sum will be on height and distance. So kindly remember this. Sine square plus cos square is 1, 1 plus tan square is sec square, 1 plus cot square is cosec square. See this value, since the angle is same, tan square x minus sec square x. So if you go by formula, sec square minus tan square is 1. But tan square, if sec square comes here, it will be minus 1. So remember all this cot, cosec, sine, cos and tan, sec. So please remember, so here we'll get minus 1, children, because sec square minus tan square is 1. So here it is tan square minus sec square. Let us see whether we get 1 or minus 1. We'll get minus 1. Tan square x is 30 degree minus sec square 30 degree. Tan 30 degree, children, is 1 by root 3. Write down the value and square then. Don't square the angle. Some children I saw 30 square 900. We take the value and then we square it. Sec is reciprocal of cos. Okay, sec is reciprocal of cos. Cos 30 is root 3 by 2. So this is 2 by root 3. Okay. So cos 30 you find. Cos 30 is what is sine 60 root 3 by 2. So we take the reciprocal of that. Let us solve and see what we get. So this is 1 by 3 if you square. This is 4 by 3. So if we take the LCM, we get 3. 1 minus 4 is minus 3 by 3. We get minus 1, children. Okay, I'm not writing down. So once more, tan square 30 is 1 by root 3 whole square minus 2 by root 3 whole square. So that's why I made that video standard angle value, so that you will remember that tricks video. You must see, it's very easy, but before that you have to see other videos where I have explained part 6, part 7, why we get those values. So here 1 by 3, root 3 square is 3, root 3 square is 3, 2 square is 4. So LCM is 3, 1 minus 4, minus 3 by 3 is minus 1. So kindly pause the video and copy. Then we move on to question number 20. So next we move on to question 20. What is given is sin x plus cos y is 1. Value of x is given, y we have to find out in degree. So sine, we write down the value of 30 degree plus cos y is 1. Sin 30, children, you see standard angle video, you will see sin 30 is half. I have explained in my part 6 of the video, and class part 8 you see the tricks for remembering that. So plus cos y is 1, this half will go to that side. So cos y is 1 minus half, which is half you will get. Now see here, for which angle cos is half. So we write cos y, it is for cos 60. So in place of half, we write cos 60 degree, not cot. Cos 60 degree is half. Sin 30 is half. So 30 complementary angle is 60. So cos 60 will be half. Sin 10, 10 complementary of 10 is 80. Cos 80 has the same value as sin 10. So here y is omit, don't cancel, omitting, taking inverse. You will see one chapter, inverse trigonometric function, in class 11 and 12. So y is 60 degree. So you can see very easily, once more to verify or check, sin 30 plus cos 60, this is half, this is also half. So half plus half, you see this half and this we got half. So finally we get it equal to right side, which is 1. So this is how we verify our answer. Like algebra we do, here we are doing. So kindly pause and the video and copy, then we move on to next one. So in the next question, children, we are going to use values of standard angle to find the distance. So this is the beginning of height and distance. If we know the height, see here, we can know the distance. First part, one angle, see there are three things in sine, cos, any trigonometric ratio. One is the angle. If you take tan of this is this by this. So there are three things. Okay, so we have to get BC. So see here how. So this is given, you have a triangle, angle C is 90, angle B is 60, AC is 6, you have to find BC and AB. So see here, in triangle ABC definitely we talk. What we see, children, tan 60, see how standard angle we are using for height and distance, especially tan. We can use sine and cos also sometime. Tan 60 is AC by BC. Okay, perpendicular by base or opposite by adjacent. AC by BC. What is AC, children? AC is 6. BC we have to find out. Tan 60 is root 3. Okay. Tan 60 at this particular, this is root 3 is 2 1. So BC goes up. and root 3 comes down. So we rationalize. We have done in class 9 first term. So don't do anything, don't cancel. Root 3 becomes 3. So this 3 2s are 6. So your answer is 3 root 3. 2 root 3. Okay, if unit is mentioned, you give unit, otherwise don't give the unit. Yes, AC is 6 centimeter. So this will be that much centimeter. So in this space only I'll show you what is AB. Okay, AB you see here, part 2. AB. If we have to find, see how AB is related to this. So this by this is sine. So sine 60 degree. So generally in height and distance we use tan, but we have to use sine. Is AC by AB, perpendicular by hypotenuse. AC by AB, sine 60 children is root 3 by 2. AC is 6. We have to get AB, hypotenuse. AB is H, means hypotenuse here, not the height. 6 by AB. AB comes here, 6 goes there, AB comes here, 2 goes up, root 3 comes here. So we rationalize like before, children. Okay, so down becomes 3. So 3 2s are. So we get 4 root 3 centimeter. Okay, so we get 4 root 3. So kindly pause the video and copy. Then we will move to the next question. So children, we come to the very end of this video, but we are going to do question 25. So as I generally usually say, last but not the least. This is one of the hardest and the lengthiest sum of this exercise, but class 10 starts somewhere from there, height and distance. So very interesting sum if you have understood the full concept. So here I told you last 3-4 sum, 5 sum of this exercise 18.1 in ML Agrawal's book is about height and distance. Okay, now see here, very good question. This is 8. Okay, we have to find AD. This we don't know. This angle is 45, this is 60. So something very important I'll teach you, children. Remember, when one angle is 45, before I go, okay, so if this is 45, this is 45, okay, this is 90, this is 45, this will be 45, third angle. That means it becomes an isosceles triangle. Side opposite to equal angles are equal, or angle opposite to equal sides are equal. So these two sides are equal. So isosceles right angle triangle I have taught you in video part 6. Standard angle about tan of 45 degree. We see if this is x, and by Pythagoras theorem this is root 2x. So remember my standard angle explanation, I think part 6 video very first. So sine is 1 by root 2, sine 45. Cos is 1 by root 2, tan is x by x 1. So remember, tan 45, whenever you find, children, perpendicular and base are equal, means AD is equal to BD. Okay, so tan 45 is 1, means perpendicular and base are equal when this is 45, because this is also 45 and it becomes an isosceles right angle triangle, and this two becomes equal. So more you will understand in class 10. So here we go. In the first triangle, left side ABD, this is what I was showing you here. Okay, ABD, this we don't need now, children, this we don't need. So ABD in triangle you must write tan 45 is AD by BD. AD by BD, and tan 45 we know is 1. Standard angle, you can see my tricks video. So AD by BD means what we know, BD is equal to AD, means these two are equal. So in place of BD I can substitute AD. Okay, next I'll tell you, kindly copy this part, then I'll tell you next very important thing. We'll come to this triangle. So, and pause the video and copy. So maths, children know, is a collection of small common sense. So small thing we learn, like English language, it takes time. You cannot learn, understand maths and English in one day. So in triangle, this is how I have learned, this is how anybody learns. It takes time, you have to be patient. In triangle ADC, tan of 60 degree, tan of 60 is AD by DC. So actually we know the base, therefore we are trying to find a relationship between perpendicular and base. So tan 60 is this by this, AD by DC. So what we get, root 3 tan 60 AD by DC, means DC goes up is AD by root 3. So see what I have done, I have got AD in terms of DC in terms of AD root 3. So now see, this full distance is it, this we got in terms of this, these two are equal. So in place of BD I can write AD, in place of DC I can write this, and we know AD is 8. So simply we will add this and we will solve for AD. So kindly pause the video and copy, then we will move on to the last part of this question. Okay, now see, we know BD plus DC is 8. BD plus DC is 8. I can see meter, it can be centimeter also. So I see it is given in terms of meter only, 8 meter. What is BD in terms of AD? Because ultimately we have to find this, children. AD, this perpendicular, the height. So BD in terms of AD is AD, and DC in terms of AD is AD root 3. This is what we have done over here. Okay, DC in terms of AD, and this is 8. Let us solve for AD. Take out AD common. So this is 1 plus 1 by root 3 is equal to 8. AD, here if you solve, this is root 3 plus 1 by root 3 is equal to 8. So now I come here, AD is root 3 goes up, 8 root 3 by root 3 plus 1. So generally your root is not there in denominator, sorry, so we rationalize it by root 3 minus 1. So what do we get, children? So kindly pause the video and copy. I need to rub the diagram to solve this. So now we just finish off this calculation. AD is 8 root 3 minus 1. Here it is A plus B, A minus B. So A square. See, idea of rationalization, that's why we did in first term, very first chapter. 8 root 3 minus 1. Root 3 square is 3. 3 minus 1 square is 1, 2. So denominator you will get 2. 2 4s are 10. So we get 4 root 3 minus 1 meter. So AD, if you see 4 root 3, or you can, if you want to match book's answer, open the bracket root 3, take root inside, it will become 3. This is also right, children, this is also right. Take root 3 inside, because you may say, sir, this is the book's answer. They are same, children. Root 3 gone inside. Don't take multiply with 4. Otherwise 4 into 3 it would have been. There is another way. 12 minus 4 root 3 you will get. Anyway, if you reach here it's correct. If you reach here it's correct. Here we have put root 3 inside. So this is the end of my 5 video lesson on standard angle. Next 1 or 2 video I'll work more on complementary, trigonometric ratio of complementary angles, which I have done in my part 4 and part 5, concept and few basic question I did. more difficult question I'll do in my part 12 and part 13. Then we'll have a full collection of 13 or 14 videos from class 9 trigonometric ratio, having 2 exercises from this particular book or any book you can see, exercise 17 and exercise 18. So thank you children for watching this video lesson.